Hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. I'm Super Riot. On this episode, I'm gonna discuss and talk about how to spend your resources wisely. Basically, don't waste them because everything here it's pretty time consuming to get, and some of them are very hard to obtain. So don't just blow your resources on a certain thing that you think is good, because sometimes it's not. But this game, there's really no right or wrong way to play, because sooner or later we are going to end up spending on the same thing. But this video is just to help you guys that are new to this game and how to spend your resource wisely. So let's talk about one of the most used resource in this game. That is gold. Is up here. This is where you can see how much gold you can obtain. And to get gold, well, you have to do like a resource raid, lowest league, or dungeon. But resource raid is where you can get the most gold. Also arena, that's where you can gain rank, and at a certain rank you gain certain amount of gold. But before you gain that rank, make sure that you have like a free slot, free open slot to upgrade a building or something like that. So, and then go ahead and claim that rank, claim that gold. So make sure it doesn't go to waste. And also you can do like a campaign clash, get some gold. Well, if you finish a certain buildings here, you get rewards, and sometimes you get gold, but it's not nearly enough. So how to spend your gold? Okay, first thing first you need to do is to upgrade your town hall. Well, my first couple of videos that I upload to YouTube, I recommend that you upgrade everything before you advance to the next town hall level. Well, scratch that. Just upgrade your town hall level as high as possible. That way, in guild clash, people gonna have hard time raiding your base, because you have tons of building and tons of defense. It doesn't matter if your defense is a little bit low compared to your town hall, but then you're gonna have like tons of HP in guild clash, and that's gonna help out your guild. So upgrade your town hall as soon as possible. And the next thing to spend your gold on is upgrading your defense, your major defense, okay? Your heavy hitter. Like this victory statue here. Yeah, that does tons of damage. So make sure you upgrade that. And the Reaper is good too. This is a Reaper right here. It's tons of HP. It doesn't do as much damage, but then it's a pretty good defense structure, because it has the most HP out of I think every structure in here. And of course it costs a lot of gold, as you can see there. To level 4 it costs 4.5 million gold. I mean, that only took me like, I don't know, maybe 15 minutes to get that amount of gold or less, because and to get good amount of gold, you need to do resource raid. And go back to a couple of videos that I post, bros, where's my gold? Basically I give you my strategy how to get gold really quick. Basically just drop and run, and you don't have to do anything much. Just drop and run, and you can obtain gold. The next resources I want to talk about is souls. This right here, and you can obtain souls through various things like lowest league or dungeons, maybe campaign clash or guild clash. But of course, it'll take a while to obtain from guild clash, because it's a ongoing event. It's like 1 week event, so that event has to end in order for you to get souls. You can you can also do like arena. Same thing, you can get souls. So the higher rank you are in lowest league, the higher souls you get. As you can see here, your rank is on the bottom left corner, and your reward is on top here. So after 5 days and I maintain my rank, I get 37,000 souls. But that could be changed in a flash, especially in the last couple of hours. People will just raid your base. The best place to spend your souls is, of course, through your mercenary. So do you have which strategy are you working on? Is it sharpshooter strategy, which consists of 2 tank? It could be like a 2 strong tank, a pounder, Arctic Lord, or maybe if you're like free to play, you can't afford all those heroes, you can use Savage Chief or Dark Rider. That's fine. But yeah, so 2 tank, a Kieran, this guy right here, a Renee Van. Yeah, she's pretty good for every mode. She revived everybody. And a Pyro Pete. So where do you spend your souls on all these characters? Okay, you spend your souls on leveling your mercenary. If you're doing the sharpshooter, try to level them up, your mercenary up, because that's where all your damage is. So that's where you spend your souls. Right now, I don't use Pyro Pete, but I do use Kieran and Renee Van, and I try to spend most of my souls on Renee Van because I use her more than Kieran. So that's why my mercenary for Renee Van is way higher than Kieran or Pyro Pete, because I only use Kieran on arena. That's about it. But I use Renee Van on every mode. So that's where I spend my souls on. And the next thing you should spend your souls on is building armor. Upgrade them, okay? These armor last forever. Basically, you see this option down here. Armor cost me 14,750 souls. Well, it costs like 5,000 to put an armor on your building. Basically, let me show you what I'm talking about. This is what armor does. Okay, you see all this building? There's a circle around it, it's like a force field. Those are armor, okay? Those last forever. So make sure you spend your souls on every building, Try to spend your soul on every building. And after you spend your soul, upgrade the armor. So again, it uses souls. And right now I have to unlock this building. So I have to raise this building level in order to upgrade its armor. So that's the second best thing that you could spend your souls on. Okay, the third resources, it's pretty important. It's perhaps, I think, the third most important resources you can obtain. Those are rings. You can obtain the rings through like dungeons, guild clash, campaigns clash, and stuff like that. It's just randomized, depending on your chest reward. It's pretty randomized, but the place that you can obtain the most rings are arena. So arena is a great place to gain your resources. As you can see here, your gold, you can gain jewels, rings, you can even gain experience. I mean, a whole bunch of stuff. So make sure you do your daily arena. Don't waste any of your arena chances. Just try it out, and you eventually gain more rank. Even if you're free to play player, you can gain like jewels pretty quickly, jewels and rings. Just make sure you use all your chances and don't waste them, because those resources without arena, it's gonna take forever to get. So that's how you get rings. And how do you spend rings? Okay, basically you use we all spend rings on, one thing is to level up your hero skills. That is where the rings came in. So again, make sure you have your top 6 hero that you know that you can use throughout the whole game, and just throw your rings in there. Just go crazy with the hero skills, but don't go like spread them out too much. Like, you have like 10 hero and then you're gonna spread out all your rings throughout 10 heroes. I mean, it's not that's not a good strategy, because you're gonna your main hero talent skills gonna end up pretty low. I mean, you want to catch up so that you can advance in arena and other area. So that's where you want to spend your rings. Right now, I'm spending my rings on my top 6 hero, level 127 to 128. That's my top 6. No matter what I spend on my top 6, it's always gonna be good for me because I use them all. Except maybe Kiron. I don't think I'm gonna level up mercenary too high, because I'd rather use souls to level up Renee Venge mercenary and the rings. But I'm somewhat working on a sharpshooter strategy, which consists of a sharpshooter mercenary. So I want to level my hero skill on Kiron as much as I can, but before I do that, I need to level up my main hero so that I can advance the evolution chain, which right now level 2 finesse tenacity. I need my pounder skill to be level 11 and stuff like that. So before I spend my rings, I look at my main epic's evolution and see what sort of a requirement I need. So rings, souls, and mutagen. Okay, the major resource is gotta be jewels. Okay, you obtain jewels through daily login. So depending on how many days you log in, you get amount of jewels. So don't go spending on like stupid thing, like, I don't know, upgrade a building, like on this mortar right here. I need 1 day and 1 hour to fully upgrade this mortar building. I'm not gonna finish now and spend like all these jewels on that upgrade that building. I'm just gonna wait it out. So that's a smart thing to do. Just wait it out, unless money is no object to you, because jewels do cost money. They cost a lot of money, and if you go to shop and treasure, you can see how much a jewel costs. So don't go bloating on upgrading buildings unless it's no object to you. And don't spend jewels on things like upgrading your shield, which you can do up here. Oh, come on, which you can buy shield up here. Don't spend any on these. First couple of weeks, I don't know. I look at this and like, hey, what does this do? Let me just buy 250 jewels for 10 days, and then I'm like, oh man, oh crap, why do I spend 250 jewels? Because 5 minutes later I'm gonna need to go do raid, and when I go raiding, it's gonna break my shield. So 250 jewels wasted. And yeah, that's the story of me. In the smart areas you can spend your jewels on is hiring. Save all your jewels to 1,450 jewels and spend it on 10 times. This guarantee you an epic every time. I mean, I'm not very lucky with 453 times, because I'm just not lucky. As you can see there, I'm not very lucky on it. Yeah, I just wasted 6 jewels, and I think I just accidentally pressed a button, so I wasted 450 jewels for absolutely nothing. But that's okay, that's sometimes you slip your finger and then just click on upgrading a building for like 1,000 jewels. Yeah, very rare, but I do do that sometimes. So that's how you spend your jewels on. And where you can get jewels, well, a healthy amount of jewels you can do is dungeons. If you're lucky, you get reward like 30 jewels per win, and you got like 5 chances every day. So yeah, do all your dungeons, and you could get a couple 100 jewels a day. That's pretty good, but only if you're lucky, So find a dungeon that you like, that you can finish without losing a hero, and try your luck to see if you got any jewels. I forgot if Lord's League reward you jewels. I think they do, but it's kind of like dungeon, but it's much harder. So yeah, I don't. Lord's League, I mean, you can spend your jewels on to refresh it. Like right here, you can spend your jewels on. So if your enemy look a little bit hard to you, especially on your like last day of challenge, and you need more glory, more trophy, and just go ahead and refresh them. Maybe you get a better opponent because you end up winning some pretty good prizes. So like a trophy rank. The higher rank you are, the better your damage boost you give to your building. So that's where you can spend your jewels on. Okay, let's see where else we can spend the jewels on that are good and bad. Okay, campaigns clash. Okay, so if you got a pretty decent lineup and you can finish from level 1 to all the way to the end, and you can open three campaigns clash shop, they will give you the option to spend some jewels, and some of these they're not a really good deal, so don't spend them. Like rings, 200 jewels for 100 rings, that's not really good. I wouldn't recommend that, but it depends on if you can afford them or not, and then go ahead. But souls, you never spend your jewels on souls. Souls is like pretty easy to get in this game, so don't spend them on souls. Mystic crystal, well, it depends, Do you really need this mystic crystal? This is where you upgrade your spell. So do you really need to spend your jewels on mystic crystal? Do you really need that? Like, some spell to a certain level, they're pretty they're pretty demanding in terms of mystic crystal. Like right now I got 9,000 mystic crystal. I mean, some of the skill could go over, and depending on your level, you want to upgrade your spells and stuff like that. It costs a lot of mystic crystal, but yeah, it really depends on who you ask. That's worth it or not. So this third shop, you can buy 14,400 mystic crystal for 2,000 shard. I mean, would you rather spend on mystic crystal or do in hiring? You might get a good hero, who knows? Or you need to level up your mercenary and the skills. Also, the shards depend on if you can wait out or not, because right now, as you can see here, Renee Van shard for almost 2,000 jewels. I mean, that's a lot for 97 shards. Renee Van shard, that's a lot. So again, if you've been waiting for months and maybe years, you couldn't get her, then save up and just spend it on shards. It might worth it, might not, but don't blow your shards on like Air Elite, like you see here, stuff like that. I mean, yeah, just spend it on like really hard to get heroes. That's okay, especially for people who doesn't have that much luck in a way. You can spend your shards on various. You spend your jewels on various shards, but don't go blow it on like Savage Chief or Dark Rider. I mean, you can get them pretty easy through events and stuff. So yeah, depending on who you ask. And gold, let's get back to gold for a while. This campaign clash is every time you see like you can spend gold to buy a certain thing, just go ahead and buy that. It's never a bad deal because gold is easy to find. Sure, it's a little time consuming, especially for those of you who doesn't have like really good heroes and you're not that good at raid anyway. So, but you know, it'll take time. Just go ahead and buy all your gold items like I did here. But I don't need a Blitz Bomber, so I'm not going to buy a shard. As you can see here, I bought everything I can with gold, the Pounder Shards, and Souls, and Mystic Crystal. Again, I don't want to spend them on like things that I don't need. Right here, Blitz Bomber Shard. I don't need Blitz Bomber. So that's where I spend most of my golds on. And as you can see, I have like 6 million gold right now. I farmed them in like, I don't know, half an hour, maybe less. I'm not really sure, but for me, you know, gold is pretty easy because I have my ways of farming golds. Just go back to my other video, like I said previously. And right now I'm gonna upgrade my Town Hall to level 10. As you can see here, it took like 11 days for this Town Hall to finish level 11. And these are all the stuff I can get after the Town Hall is upgraded. But you know, yeah, so pretty much if you got gold, you know, rush your Town Hall as soon as possible and try to upgrade your main defense building, like all this victory statue and sniper tower and stuff like that. So yeah, that's how you spend your jewels, gold, souls, and rings. And one of the major resources that is the hardest to get in this game is mutagens. Yes, these things are like impossible to get. It's very time consuming to get, and depend on your epics. Like some epic allow you to do evolution, like you can see here, the Pounder allows me to do all this evolution right here. And you know, some epic costs like 20 to 25,000 mutagen just to upgrade them all. I mean, some are less than other, but mutagen is really hard to get in this game. You can get them in campaigns clash if you're lucky. If you win a prizes, like if you finish this building, you can win a prizes here, and if you're lucky, you get like 20 mutagen or something like that. I mean, that's nothing, you know. It costs like hundreds and thousands of mutagen just to upgrade one evolution. So mutagen is really hard to get in this game. And one thing you could do is skill clash. It'll reward you like tons of mutagen. Like let me claim the skill clash I did last week. Let's see how many mutagen do I get from this event. Wow, I didn't get any mutagen at all, guys. But I did get 400 jewels. That is great, you know. That's not bad, you know. I'll take jewels because you know you can say no to jewels. And as you can see, I have some pretty good shards, Pounder Shards, Grenade Vent Shards, stuff like that. 22,000 souls. I mean, I'll take that all day long. So yeah, so make sure you participate and register for Guild Clash. Join your guild clash. I mean, if you join a guild, try to do them daily, and just wait for events so you can go battle with the other guilds. At the end of the week, you get a good reward. So that's where you can get your mutagen. Campaign clash, like I said, you can get some mutagen there, and maybe rarely you get some like mutagen from chests. From various chests, but like 1 or 2 mutagen. I mean, what kind of reward that is that? You get 1 or 2 mutagen from a chest? I mean, what? That's like no reward at all. So I hope they change that up. Hey, I got a treasure hunt. You can also you know, obtain mutagen through treasure hunt, but don't hold your breath on it because like 300 mutagen right here is pretty extremely hard to get, and you can easily get the 50, but then this game is kind of rigged most of the time. So you can obtain like extra try through spending your jewels, like you see here. You can spend your jewels and gain more tries, so you can spend. But don't spend your jewels just so you can spend. Wait on like a good event. You can go here and check out all the event you have for that day. Right now, today we have an event called buy some jewels and get reward. Well, that's not a good event. You need to wait for an event that spend gems, get reward, okay? Because you save all those gems, now you spend them and you get free reward. The best event in this game is called Lords Gone Wild. So usually it happens in during the weekends, maybe Friday, Saturday, maybe once a month or twice a month. So wait for an event called the Lords Gone Wild and spend all your jewels in there. So that's one way you can spend your jewels and mutagen. Okay, how to spend your mutagen wisely, okay? You need to make up your mind for the hero that you're gonna spend your mutagen on. Like, okay, your top tank. Who's your top tank in your lineup? So you don't have a pounder? Well, do you have a Dark Rider? Well, of course you do. Everybody have a Dark Rider, and if you your luck is not that good, you can't roll a Arctic Lord or a pounder, go ahead and spend it on Dark Rider and upgrade his evolution. This is where you need mutagen. This is where it comes down to. So at level 1, I need 300 mutagens. Right now I have 1,136 mutagen. So to advance to the next level, I need 300 mutagen and all the requirement up here. So make sure you look at all the requirements. But don't go spend on mutagen or like on heroes, like if you're not working on sharpshooter or stuff like that, don't go spending mutagen on this guy and then later on you roll like, I don't know, Renee Van, and you're like, oh crap, I spent all my mutagen on Blitz Bomber, what am I gonna do now? You're pretty much screwed, So try to restrain yourself from spending on mutagen on like a lesser hero like a Blitz Bomber and a Hydro Sword. I mean, the device not that bad, but they're not that good either. Doesn't matter what anybody say. But one of the top 2 heroes that you can't go wrong spending your mutagen on is Pounder. He's the best tank in this game so far, and the best support class, damage support, is Pangoli. So go ahead and spend your mutagen on there, especially for those of you who are free to play. You couldn't afford that many mutagen, so these are the top two epic that you can spend your mutagen on, and later on if you manage to roll like Arctic Lord or Sapphic, and you can go that route too. So that's how you spend your mutagen on. So don't spread out all your mutagen on like crappy heroes and stuff like that. I don't spend a single mutagen on the lesser hero like Dark Rider or Blitz Bomber or Hydro Sword. I don't spend any mutagen there. Okay, just in case you haven't noticed it, you heard like the rattling sound? Well, I'm next to a shed and I'm outside right now. And it's pretty cool outside. A little bit cold wind, but that's alright because I have tons of people indoors, and I can't do a video in there. So yeah. So did I cover everything? So all of the resources: gold, souls, ring, jewels, and mutagen. You can also buy all this gold and mutagen in the store, but check it out. Look how expensive they are. 1,000 mutagen for 1,000 jewels for 100 mutagen. That's like spending, I don't know, more than $5. More than $5 just for 100 mutagen. So that's why mutagen is just so rare. So I wouldn't recommend you buy it with jewels. Just save all your jewels and wait for an event like Lowest Gone Wild and spend all your jewels on that event. Okay, don't spend your jewels on like a crappy event, you know, event where you have to buy jewels in order to gain music and stuff like that. Wait for an event that let you spend all your jewels, and then for each jewels you get 1 point, and spend those points to get music. Okay, so any event that rewards you with music, that's a good event. Okay, so yeah, I think that's it for this video. Don't forget to like, subscribe, comment, and share this video for more content. I'll see you guys soon.